Hey everybody, it's the OMAD Dad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel that's dedicated to living the OMAD lifestyle or eating just one meal a day. Well, as I hinted in my last video, I think it's time that we are due for a challenge. So I have looked back on previous videos and I think we are going to revisit the OPAD challenge. So as we did last June, we're going to have this year the June 2021 OPAD challenge. It's the second year in a row. Hopefully we can make this a thing and keep it going, where we eat our OMAD, and more specifically we use the OPAD variation of OMAD where we eat one plate a day. Now I'm going to go over some of the rules in a second, but I decided to do this challenge because these challenges are great for people who are brand new, who are looking to get into OMAD and to get down into a routine. They're also great for people who have been doing OMAD for a little while, but maybe have been a little bit flexible with it and a little bit too, it's a little bit too loose, and maybe they need to get need to hunker down a little bit more. These are designed to challenge us. They're designed to be fun, and it's just something great to do. And hopefully, like I said, we can make this a yearly June challenge. This is the second year in a row. We did it in the heart of the pandemic last year. This year, the pandemic is pretty much done. Most states are now getting rid of their mask laws. People are starting to get back into work and whatnot. So if you've got any of that lingering COVID weight or anything like that, now would be a good time to jump on into OMAD and get going with it. All right, so what are the rules for this OPAD challenge? Well, first of all, you are going to find yourself an average sized dinner plate, and this is going to be your friend for the month. Okay, so you're going to eat your OMAD meal for the entire month with no splurging, no cheating, no multiple plates. It's going to be the OPAD variation, which is one plate a day. I got an average sized dinner plate here. You want to make sure that your food is no higher than 3 inches high, and you want to make sure that your food is not coming over the edges. There's been plenty of other examples on this channel. I'll try and post them on this video as well of what those plates should look like. But those rules are in place because otherwise you could have a plate of food this high and end up with 4,000 or 5,000 calories, which totally negates all of the benefits that you would be getting from eating an OMAD meal. You can have one caloric beverage, but try and keep it at that. I don't care what it is. You can make that choice yourself, but the main part of this is that we are eating on one average sized dinner plate. That is it for the entire month, every single day. That's going to be our meal is going to fit on here. If you're going out to a restaurant, you should be fine. Whether but if you're doing that, if you're making your own meals, if you're going through a drive-through, it's got to fit on here, folks, and it's got to meet the criteria. That's the whole part of the fun of the challenge. If you're going to eat inside of a place, let's say you're going to eat in McDonald's, or even if you go to the drive-through and you decide, well, I don't have time, I want to eat in my car, bring your plate along. You don't want to eat out of to-go containers. You don't want to eat out of bags. You don't want to eat out of, any sort of to-go container, because you want to make sure that you're getting what you want to make sure that your food is going to fit on this plate and it's not going to be really too much, and it fits within those guidelines. So there we have it. Bring this plate along with you, find one, join in on me. These challenges are fun. They're, like I said before, they're great for a variety of people. If you're just starting out on OMAD and you need to get used to that sort of pattern, and maybe you've fallen off the wagon, now would be a good time to join. And for those of you, maybe you've hit a plateau, or it's a good time to see. Usually these are really good plateau busters. It's a very, very effective weight loss tool doing OMAD to begin with, but then when you use the one plate a day variation, it's almost like having gastric bypass. And for this month of June, you're gonna get yourself beach ready. You're gonna get yourself ready for going on those summer vacations. Those last few pounds are just gonna melt right off. So I hope you guys are going to join me. I'm excited about it. I know you are. During this month, I'll post some pictures on this channel of what I'm eating and what it's looking like. I thought maybe we could also add a little bit of an emphasis on, so there's so many different things that we could do with this, but maybe we could also emphasize this year where we try to eliminate sweets. In other words, for the month of this challenge, instead of getting our sweets from things like cookies and cakes and candies, maybe we get it from fresh fruit. And do that as often as you can. If this is something, if you don't eat that sort of food anyway, make it a goal to increase your steps every single day. Make a point to say, I'm going to hit 8,000 steps a day or 10,000 steps a day, something like that, of that sense. But I know a lot of people, sometimes we'd like to have our junk food, so let's see if we could go the month of OMAD, or the OPAD challenge rather, by eating off of this plate, and the sweets that we get that fit on this plate as well, mostly are coming from fresh fruit. So, I hope you guys are going to join me. Like I said, I'm going to post some pictures of this. I'm going to be in on this challenge. I love a good challenge. I love doing these with you, and we have a lot of fun doing it. The only thing you have to lose is a little bit of weight. So join me. If you guys are excited, let me know in the comments below, or email me that you're in, and what your starting weight is. And once this challenge is over, send some before and after pictures to me. Maybe we could do a video or so of some of the people who've done this challenge, who've taken it, and who's had success with this. And you know, it's all up to you folks, whatever you want to do with this. But in the coming days, I'll also post some more pictures of what your plate should generally look like. You can put whatever you want for food on there, but again, nothing higher than 3 inches. You don't want it coming off to the sides. 1 plate a day for your OMAD for 30 days. No cheating, no splurging. It fits on this plate. If it doesn't fit on this plate, you don't have it. So that's all I have for tonight. Let's get this challenge rolling, because we have about, well, as I'm recording this right now, I've got about half an hour until it's officially June 1st. And let's get ourselves beach ready for those summer vacations. So that is it for me for tonight. I hope you guys are having a great week, a very happy OMAD, and be well.